go.
Pass to Nowitzki. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And so here is Chicago. Here's Nowitzki. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Joel Embiid.
I love the fact Nowitzki always ready to handle the contact and punishment, especially inside.
And he makes both free throws.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Nowitzki. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the denial.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Wembanyama. Hardaway grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Nowitzki. Jackson outside. Harpering. Chicago with a rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Floats one. Here's Nowitzki. He takes it in. And he slams it in one-handed.
I like watching Nowitzki get it to the rack because he's a little unorthodox, but he still makes it work. Keeps the ball high so the defenders can't get to it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Radmanovic from 20 feet. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Booker. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Wembanyama. They grab their own miss. Pass to Weber. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. From deep. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Drains the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now here's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. The fader. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Weber. That's tipped. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of one. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
13.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Weber. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks it from distance.
3 points.
Nothing like watching Weber go right up with it. Like how he doesn't waste any time. No wasted motion, no wasted effort.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Richmond. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Here's Booker. Can't get it to fall.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Steven Jackson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And here's Booker. Out to Thompson. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Richmond.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Now here's Edwards. Screen by Embiid. There's the 3. Out to Thompson. Pass to Yao. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again.
Hakeem Olajuwon. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 4. Here's Yao. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
There are big men. And then there's Yao Ming. Wow.
Out of bounds.
Wow.
The ball goes
Wow.
Checking in for Chicago. Number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Chicago leading by 6. The rebound by Richmond.
You know, the offensive skill set of Nowitzki is unique. He's a 7-footer who shoots it like a guard from the perimeter. and he's basically got an unblockable turnaround jump shot as well.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The steal. Pass to Radmanovic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Radmanovic knows how to generate offense and manufacture points, that's for sure.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. 1:11 left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Radmanovic. For three, Hardaway. Now with a rebound. The ball's knocked loose. Unloads from 13. And it's Nowitzki missing. Chicago leading by 5. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Poke loose. In transition, here they come. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And here's the fast break. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Chicago, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Chicago leading by 7. Out to Anthony. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. Anthony's got 5.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Anthony. For 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Hardaway. Can't connect from short range. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Chicago making a switch here. To the paint. And it's Nowitzki missing. Chicago leading by 13.
Home team foul. Penny Hardaway. First personal foul. First team foul.
Anthony with it. Give him 8. Four on the clock. Denied.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Hardaway shot is good.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Chicago with the ball. Outside for Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for Chicago. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Embiid can't hit. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Chicago leading by 12. Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Hardaway on the wing. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. Hardaway's got 9 points.
A terrific pass there by Steven Jackson.
Pass to Reed. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The 3 knocks it down from distance. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter here. It's his first trip to the line.
Mitch Richmond. First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, you talk about leadership. It comes in a lot of different forms and ways, and guys that provide that solid foundation for a team. Reed is one of those guys.
Pass to Richmond. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Here's Olajuwon. What a terrific move that is. Olajuwon's gotten his second bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And so it's Chicago, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Richmond. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Richmond. Harpering. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Chicago leading by 11. Booker surveying the D. The three is up. Devin Booker for three.
3 points.
What a skilled long-range shooter. I mean, imagine if Booker keeps getting better from that range.
Pass to Radvanovic. Here's Nowitzki. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Chicago?
But you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Olajuwon. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Chicago making a switch here. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. The shot, no good. Wembanyama with some nice D. Edwards for three. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. That shot is off. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mutombo.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. Takes a three. Adebayo grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Nowitzki. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
The shot's good.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Chicago leading by 19. Here's Wembanyama. And he lays it up and in.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Jackson outside. From deep three-point land. Chicago with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
First one falls for him.
You know, with Booker's range and basketball IQ and athleticism, I mean, he's got a chance to develop into one of the game's all-time greats.
Here's Nowitzki. Knocks down the long J.
Home team foul. Steven Jackson. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Down low. And a powerful one-handed slam. And so here is Chicago.
home team foul. Penny Hardaway. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Chicago.
That free throw misses.
At the line for two.
And he sinks the second. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's picked off. Here's Drexler. Pass to Yao.
Home team foul. Steven Jackson. Fourth personal foul. Fifth team foul.
He's off on the first.
Yao Ming. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Pass to Richardson. And stolen by Edwards. He shoots. Off on that one. And so Chicago takes the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.